So keeping the spirit of certificate of eligibilities, which is one of my biggest, I mean, I couldn't carry a bigger torch on this, but so obviously it's in everybody's best interest that the certificate of eligibility is obtained as early as possible in any transaction, or even would be even a dream as if they would get it prior to even starting the conversation around getting a home loan or going and buying a house. What is the VA doing to help us out in our industry to start forming those good habits of getting it earlier in the transaction?
I think it's so important, and you alluded to it earlier. Why aren't we determining eligibility from the beginning? Mm-hmm. Why are we waiting and ordering an appraisal and putting the veteran into, in harm's way, where they're paying for an appraisal up front and you haven't established eligibility first? But what we are going to do, and you're going to see it over the next 30, 60 days, is, change or have a big change where you're not going to be able to order the appraisal unless eligibility, has been requested. So that's going to be a huge change to our system. It's going to be a big change for the industry, but it's something that's so needed and valuable that we hate that we had to come to a process where we had to actually put in the protocols in place to make you do it. But again, there's a reason and a method for that. And that's because we see it over and over again, where, we're waiting to the last minute, to that 28th day before closing. And then all of a sudden it's a fire and we're trying to get the veteran into the home when we could have mitigated all that by getting the eligibility up front.
Well, that's huge. I mean, that's a huge change and a huge win for our military and veterans all the way around. That, obviously sometimes you have to do things like that to force new behaviors, and the next generation of loan consultants won't even know the difference. Right. So That's a huge change and a huge win, because I can tell you, and you probably, your group could really attest to this, that there's nothing more gut punching than telling someone after 30 days that, oh, by the way, sorry, we didn't get your certificate of eligibility, but also sorry that we found out you're not even eligible.
Well, it's just unacceptable, right? I mean, no one wants to have those discussions. And I promise you, if you're having them, we are having them as well. Because we are the next call or the first call before that happens. So, we listen to the veteran population. We listen to the lender population, because believe me, we have a lot of lenders that they just want a level playing field. They want to ensure that everyone else is treating veterans the way that they are. And lucky for us, we have a lot of lenders out there that are passionate about helping our veteran population, and we appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everything you do. Not a lot of people know you came from the private sector, so you know exactly what we're dealing with on a daily basis. So, again, we appreciate your time today.